Hi, my name is Julie Solomon. I am an online content creator, online program creator, and I am the host of the Influencer Podcast. Yeah, so I first became aware of the Brand Builders Group through mutual friends in this crazy online space that we're in. And I was very intrigued and kind of curious with what they did because I was kind of at a place in my business that we had been churning and doing good things. I'd been really working hard in my business for a while and I had seen success, which was fantastic. But I knew that I was about to hit this next wall, if you will, and I was about to kind of start to creep in on this next level of a plateau of growth. And so I kind of wanted to try to be a little bit proactive with that and to just kind of remain open to new ideas about how can I really step into this next level with really clear clarity and actionable steps so I could broaden my audience a little bit more and really kind of broaden my platform and speak to more of a mass audience than kind of the niche target audience that I had been speaking to for the last several years. So some of the really fantastic things that we've been doing over the last several days with the Brand Builders Group team is really honing in and really getting clear on who am I as a brand and what really is my brand's purpose, and most importantly, how does that show up to my audience and really to the world in the way that is most conducive and productive for my goals and what I want to attain for my business. The biggest takeaways that I have gotten so far and kind of my biggest wow and aha moments is really getting clear on who it is that I'm talking to. What I kind of figured out is that the person that I have been talking to is actually going to end up becoming the person that I'm really supposed to be serving. And so kind of getting really clear on that and really kind of seeing it from that perspective. I'd never thought of it that way. So that was really, really interesting. And really also getting a clear understanding that kind of the number one thing that's going to be moving my business forward and what my main focus should be is not even really created yet, but it is something that is absolutely needed in my marketplace and that I can serve the audience. So being able to kind of take everything that I've already been doing but have that funnel into this next new big great thing that we're going to be creating has been really eye-opening. So I would describe Brand Builders Group as they're kind of like the Michael Bay of business. They're going to just blow you up. I like to say that in a fun way because I think that what it's allowed me to do is start to think and feel differently about my own business and really start to think about unique and strategic ways to stay true to who I am and most importantly how I serve, but thinking about ways that I could do it in a greater capacity and not really limiting myself. I think that it's really easy when you start to kind of get into a business and you start doing things that you kind of just want to keep doing the same thing, but then you start to obviously expect different results. So I think that just allowing what I've learned today and really getting that clarity of allowing me to think a little bit bigger and knowing that it is attainable, that it's not something that is just so far-reaching has been really awesome. I think throughout this whole experience, I'm feeling really excited, and I think most importantly, which has been a huge takeaway for me because being in this business, I've done a lot of retreats and workshops and masterminds and deep diving, and I've worked with a lot of coaches, and a lot of times I would leave feeling very overwhelmed. Like I have just been dumped with all of this process of information, and now I'm gonna have to go and like revolutionize something or start from scratch or do all of this stuff. And I don't feel that way with this. I feel very excited because I know that the clear roadmap that we have is attainable. It's not necessarily going to just be easy because nothing's ever easy, but it's simple and it's applicable and it's totally attainable and we can make it happen. So that feeling of excitement and clarity, but also a little bit of just that underwhelm, that it's not like I'm gonna walk out of here and then have to kind of figure out the roadmap myself. It's really been laid out in a clear action, and it's gonna just be really easy for myself and my team to just run with it and go. If you're someone that's kind of on the fence of like, should I do this? Should I not do this? How will this work for me? Will this work for me? I think that you just have to remember that, if you just take action and give it a go, you will see results. They are the real deal. This is not their first rodeo. They know what they're doing. They're going to provide that to you, and you will be left with so much clarity on the next steps that you can take that it's really like a no-brainer.